Okay, ladies, we are so glad, and maybe gentlemen, we are so thankful that you have joined us for this VIP customer product preview. And we are so excited. What we're going to be doing today is showing you some of the brand new Mary Kay holiday line, limited edition, and also some of the line of what's going to be sticking around, but the new, brand new stuff. You'll see the sizes, you'll see how it looks demoed. I mean, this is a great little presentation to be a part of. So we are glad to have you, and you're going to get to hear from my friends Erin and Amy here in just a second. And don't go do the dishes or anything, do laundry, whatever. Be watching the whole time, because intermittently throughout the presentation, we're going to give you a couple of passwords. And those passwords, you'll want to pass those on to your consultant, but we've got over $100 in free product that's going to go to somebody, one of our fabulous viewers today. And you'll have 24 hours to get that to your consultant. So don't drag on it. Make sure she gets that information, okay? So again, we are excited to be showing you guys some of the new product. And I feel like I'm pretty lucky. I get to show you guys our brand new put together Purple Smoke palette. And what we've got right here, this is Silver Satin, Sweet Plum, Lavender Fog, and then you've got a matte color right here. I got a cheat stone, Coal, which is also matte, and Granite, which has a little bit of shimmer. So what's nice about this palette, you get a good mix. There's 3 matte eye colors and then 3 shimmers. So it's nice, a nice mix right there, a nice healthy mix. And so I'm going to be showing you a little bit of application there. I will say on my eyes already, I have a little bit of Lavender Fog that went right here in the equator line, that mid-tone. I did that first, of course, with some primer on first. Our primer is the bomb if you don't have it already. And then a little bit of Granite. Can you see just a little shimmer right here? Need a little pop right there, a little bit of Granite. And you just, in fact, let me break out the piece that goes with it. So this is our mini brush set. It goes in this cute little sophisticated bag right here. What I love about this bag, it will fit in your holiday clutch. So easy. You know how those clutches are like teensy? You put your credit card and then it's about to explode. So these are just the right size. So what you've got here is actually, this is a smudger brush. And I used this one to apply a little bit of the Granite. So what I did is just right here. And what I like about this smudger brush is, yes, you could smudge your liner with it. That's a great use. But it's really concentrated bristles. So it's going to get a good amount of the product on you. And then to apply the Lavender Fog, which went all right here, this is just your basic eye color brush, but it is so versatile. Love it, love it, love it. So this is, I think, what most of us think of as an eyeshadow, typical eyeshadow brush to put on that main color. But let me tell you, having these other two is so key. What I'm going to be demonstrating for you, this is our eyeliner brush, is what it's called. And I'm literally I left my bottom lash line bare. There is no liner. There's a little bit of mascara. But what I'm going to do is add the Sweet Plum. And you could actually do this with the Coal as well. This is what black shadow is good for. It's creating a nice dark line. Oh, by the way, there is some Sweet Plum here on the edge. You create that sideways V and fill it in, right? But what I'm going to do with this liner brush is actually get it a little bit wet. So I have some water right here. It will not hurt your shadows. By the way, we have they are the highest pigment you can find. So you're not going to go to XYZ brand and get any higher pigment. Our shadows are awesome. So you can get your actual shadows wet. And I have a little bit of product on the tip here. And what you're going to do, I'm actually going to use a mirror instead of the video camera, but hopefully you can see me. You're going to apply right here, just like you would your liner. And what it's going to do is just give you a really soft, can you see that already? How it's popping right there. Again, the Purple Smoke palette. Smoking is permitted. Yes, I just said that. It says it in our lookbook, in our catalog. Smoking is permitted because you can be smoking hot. Okay, so again, you're just kind of etching it on, like dotting it together here under. And you can even go up into the top a little bit. Okay, so I kind of wanted y'all to see the difference. Now I've got a lot more night look over here on the left. My eye looks a little bit bigger, bolder, a little more smoky, right? And then you can use this palette for daytime. And I could have left off the Sweet Plum, which is a little bit darker. Could have left out that color and just did these two, if you will. And so it's such a versatile palette, such a versatile palette. And I do have to give a shout out to our Bare palette right here, in case you're a little more into your neutrals, let your consultant know. And it will come to you in a compact that looks like this. And this is our Golden Girl palette. So again, there are some options. And I just love it. And I cannot shut up about this, Amy. I'm sorry. I know this is your your product to get to present, so I'm not going to give them too many details, but she's going to get to this glow stick thing. And I want to let y'all know I have it right here. I have it right here. See how there's just a little bit of glow, and I have a little dot on the end of my nose. And I actually have been putting it right here as well. So it just kind of adds a little sparkle, adds a little holiday charm and cheer. And just so excited about this fall Purple Smoke palette and these little applicators here. And it's so fun with holidays around the corner. Fall, I mean, you can smell those pumpkin spice lattes. So get yourself, get your Thanksgiving hostess, get everybody you know this right here. By the way, I have a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 1-year-old, but my 3- and 5-year-old daughters, this is their pixie dust. Like every morning, they come and get a little pixie dust. So it's the best stocking stuffer. Okay, moving on. Next is going to be the fabulous Erin Lynch, and I can't wait to hear from her.
Thank you, Abigail. I love, love, love that. And I always love your glam eyes that you have. And it's just great because you're able to, to really get that dramatic, smoky eye look. And then I love how you mentioned also that you can tone it down a little bit too if you're just wanting an everyday look. So beautiful. I love that. So what I get to show you all is one of our amazing holiday gift sets. I think that we all deserve to treat ourselves first, right? You know how when you're on an airplane and they say to make sure that your mask is secure before helping anybody else? This is what I really think about this set. So you deserve one of these sets for you. And then I think that every single woman you know deserves this set as well. So it is called our Be Delighted set. First, I'm going to show you in our catalog. It is on the very first page. First of all, I love our new holiday catalog. When you open it up, it has this entire gift set shown here. It's Be Delighted, and just what it says, like smoking is permitted, that Abigail talked about. I love where it talks about delightful surprises. The holidays are filled with surprises and delights. Let the sweet scent of the new limited edition Be Delighted Bath and Body Collection turn your world into a wondrous place. So this is our Be Delighted set, and we have really, there are 3 pieces to it. But there are some options in how you can decide to purchase this. So we have a Be Delighted body wash, and we have our lawn service here, and I just started hearing that they're mowing, so pardon the background noise. But we have a body wash, and I love this body wash. I've already started using it. It's just a little bit that it takes to go a long way. Our products are concentrated, which means that you're getting the biggest bang for your buck. It is awesome. So the Be Delighted body wash, that's one step. Then this is the body mousse. I call it body butter. I love this stuff. I love at the holidays that we want all the luxurious creams, and our skin can get really dry. So this is awesome. I'm going to show you the consistency. You can see it here. I love this. Oh my gosh, this is my own personal stash, but I love how really creamy and luxurious it is. And really, you can use this all over your body. It's not a facial cream. You can get with your consultant to really see a lot of our amazing skincare. That's the bread and butter of our business. But this is really, really great. A nice, luxurious fragrance. And it's not too heavy, but it does linger. So it's not something that you'll put on and then the scent goes away. Don't you hate that? I hate when I get a fragrance and it goes away. And with Mary Kay, the fragrances last. So that is the body mousse. And these two you can purchase together. Or if you want to add the third piece of the collection, it is the Shimmer Mist, the Be Delighted Shimmer Mist. Now, they say that after 35, we really shouldn't wear shimmer. Well, I don't know who they are, but for me personally, I will be 85 still shimmering, right? Have you seen that thing? I don't know, it's on Facebook and it says, don't ever let anybody dull your sparkle. This is awesome. Now, it's not going to be super glittery, but it will add a little bit of a glow and just really some great holiday shimmer. You can spray a little bit on your décolleté, maybe a little bit on your arms, and I think even a little bit in your hair too. So just get a little bit of a holiday glow and a shimmer going on. So for the entire collection, you're looking at only $48 for all 3 of these pieces. And I love that price point because, again, a little bit goes a long way. It does come in a beautiful gift bag that has just this really, really cute design on it, and it's reusable. It's a zipper gift bag. So again, the 2 pieces by themselves you can purchase, and that is $32. Add in the shimmer mist for $16, and the total is $48. So that is how that set comes, and I hope you'll be delighted. And now we're going to turn it back over to, actually, we're turning it over to Amy now.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited to introduce you guys to multiple things in our holiday gift sets. And so first, what I'm going to do is show you my satin set, and I've got my whole table set up so I can show y'all. This is our brand new satin set. It's our satin hands. It's one of our signature items that we always do at our parties. And it comes in 2 different sets now. We have a fragrance free, which is what you're looking at. And we also have a white tea and citrus, some really pretty green packaging. And so every single part of this set has been redone. And so if you go to on the left and see the protecting hand softener, that's going to be a little bit different. We now have slightly different beads in our smoothie. So it's the Satin Smoothie Refining Shea Scrub. So we have a great scrub with that. And then our Nourishing Shea Cream. And so it's just as awesome as before. And I love the new fragrances. They're great. The set that you're looking at here comes for $36, and it comes in a really cute bag. So it's really easy to use for holiday gifting. And also we sell just individually the hand creams, both in fragrance free and in our white tea and citrus, and they are $12. And so those are really great values, especially if you're looking for teacher gifts, things like that are really easy to work with, and that works well. So we also have our men's stuff. And so our men's line is going to be down here. And this is our high intensity men's line. So we have a great gift set that comes with this for the men. There's a sport and the regular MK high intensity. They are hair and body wash for men. It comes in a really nice mesh bag, and so it's easy for gifting. You're ready to go. The price point is $26. And just to tell you a little bit about the fragrances, if you don't know much about our men's MK high intensity, the high intensity for the man, the one on the left or on the right there, is it's our like traditional Yummy Man. Like if you walk into a store and it just smells so good and they've got fragrance going everywhere, to me that's kind of what it smells like. It's an ambery oriental. It's got ice black fennel and royal kingwood. So doesn't that just sound manly right there? And then on the left we have our high intensity sport. So it's kind of our more spurty version of it, and it's an icy adventurous scent. It's got ginberry and icy bergamot, and they are cut with a shot of liquid oxygen. So you want to talk about some manly, athleticism going on there, then that is going to be our set with that. Then we also have our glowing finish illuminating sticks, and I think these have been a favorite of everyone in our sales force. So not only is the packaging itself really beautiful for just the boxes themselves, and these 2 can come together as a set. They sell for $12 each, and so you can get them together for $24. Consultants, you probably sell it for $25 just to have the packaging taken care of. There's the gold one. It's real shimmery, and so just like Abigail said, it's your pixie dust. Also, we were noticing a bunch of fun things you can do with it, so I'm going to show you in a second all the things you can do. And then we also have it in a bronze, and so I'm going to flip over to me really quick so you guys can see, and I'm going to talk about all the different things that you can do with this set. So the first thing you can do is contouring. So it's a really easy contour. You just use it. This is the darker one, so I can just put it down here like you would right underneath your cheekbone, right? And I already have a contour there now. And then on top, just like Abigail said, that is pretty cool. So you can also use brushes with these. So because they're a cream, you're going to want to use our cream brushes. So we have a cream eye color brush that's also a concealer brush. That's going to be great for this. I also use this as a lip brush in case you ever need like a lip brush for lipstick. And then you also have our foundation brush, and these are synthetic bristles, so they work really well. So I can even use this to blend in my contour that I just made. If I want to put a little bit as a highlight, I can stick it right here, and that's really easy to work with just using that. So that's the contouring piece. You can also use this, like if you're doing a dash out the door look, or you're just doing like a weekend getaway and you don't want to take a lot of products, or you're like, I still want to have some makeup on, take this, because you can use this as your highlight on your eyes, and you can use this as your darker color. So the lighter and then the darker, right? And you've got a great color look. Use the bronzer as your cheek color, and you've got everything you need. So something you can do that's really great to know for lips is, some of y'all may love my lip color. It's our Crushed Berry. It's really popular. But I know some of my customers, I give them a bright color and they go, that's great for you, Amy, but it's way too bright for me. I could literally take this and put this over my lips right now. It would tone down the Crushed Berry. So if you don't want it quite this bright, but you still like that color, you could tone it down. So this is kind of a great way to use that as well. And then the third thing you can do, it is Christmas. And so I wore my holiday jewelry for you. This is not my going to Kroger jewelry. And so you've got your décolleté. And so what's really great is you can actually define your décolleté bones, which if you're wearing like a nice evening dress, you know, is really going to help with that. And you can even put the lighter one on the top. Also, if you don't have a lot of cleavage and you're like, I need to have a little bit of cleavage here, you can put a little bit of brown there and make cleavage. So it's really great. I don't know if you've ever seen those where they will airbrush, you know, 6-pack abs on people, but you can do that with your chest and everything as well. So, and also for the going out fun look, Erin already talked about this, but our Be Delighted would also be something fun that you could just spray all over your body, and it instantly gives you a shimmer look as well. So, and now I'm going to talk to you guys really quick about all the different ways that Mary Kay comes. So what we have put together some specials for our customers for this specific event, so that you guys, if you really wanted to basically do like some Christmas shopping and get everything all at once, you could. So if you don't already know about our fabulous Roll It bag, this is our Roll It bag. And what's really great about this is when you have it all filled, all my products are out on the table. So it's not filled right now at all. It's almost completely empty. But when it's filled, it'll just be a total circle. Like they make these perfect triangles. It's amazing the way it works. You can carry it. It's all held together with Velcro. It opens up. You can hang this up in your bathroom. You could literally keep this in your bathroom ready to go at all times with all your different products. And then also, if you're in a hurry, you can just take out, like if your makeup was all in this one, just take this out and run out the door. So these Roll It bags last forever. It makes it so easy to have everything. And we have a way through getting all the products today where you can get your Roll It bag for free. So that's what that is. Your consultant will probably even get it monogrammed or get your name on it as well. We normally have sources for that, and that's kind of a fun thing. Also an extra great Christmas gift. So our sets that we're looking at, your consultant probably sent this to you. These are our Be Delighted options for today. So pocket number 1 is going to have our satin hands. So we've got both the fragrance free and the white tea and citrus. And so you get to pick which one of the fragrance or the satin hands you want to get. And then it also comes with the men's MK High Intensity gift set. So this is a great way to get all your Christmas shopping done. You know, you can get multiple things like this. I love this. Pocket number 2 is going to be our purple smoke palette that Abigail was showing you guys. And just again, to show you the colors, it's beautiful. It's so easy to work with. My most popular shades are that bottom row. And then the lighter shades are so great. You can probably make like 5 or 6 different color looks with this. So if you're kind of like not super color savvy and you're like, I don't know how to put color looks together, these are great because they're already done, and you can use any combination of these together. You don't have to put all 6 on at once, by the way, but you can pick any colors you want, and that's going to be really awesome. So that's pocket number 2, and that is going to retail for $65. Pocket number 3 is what Erin talked about, and it is our Be Delighted gift set. So again, we have the body wash, we have the mousse, and the shimmer mist, and you get all of those together for $48. And then the last pocket was the mini eye brush set, which Abigail talked about, which these are so great. Even if you already have eye brushes, again, like traveling in the holidays and being able just to have, these are really nice brushes. They're the same size in brush size as our regular ones, but they're just shorter. So it makes it really easy to travel with and work with. So you get those as well as our glowing illuminating sticks. And what we did for today is when you pick any 2 sets, you can pick any 2 pockets. They could even be 2 of the same pocket. Like if you really love a certain pocket and you're like, I'm going to stock up on that. That's going to be my basic Christmas gift to all my friends. You could do that. But with 2 of the different pockets picked, your consultant is going to allow you to get your travel roll-up bag for half price. So that's another either gift for yourself or a gift for a friend, which is awesome. Women go crazy at my parties when they see that roll-up bag. Or you can pick 4 pockets. You pick all 4 pockets and you are going to get your travel roll-up bag for free. And getting all the different 4 sets together, it would normally retail for $249. We're going to cut that today and just give you $50 off. You're going to save $50 and you're going to get the whole thing for $199. So you could literally get almost all your Christmas shopping done for $199. So, and right now we're going to turn it over to Erin, and she is going to share some other fun things with us.
Thank you, Amy, so much for that. And so as Amy mentioned, I'm going to share some more information, and it will specifically be about really what we do in Mary Kay and how we run a Mary Kay business, and really some of the facts and the details about it and what we love most about it. What I forgot to do in my last segment is to give you the first password. So there are going to be 2 little passwords that I'm going to give you, and this is just to maintain the integrity and really just to make sure that the guests that are on watching, that you've watched the entire thing, so that you can really give your consultant really your honest feedback, your honest opinion. So the first password that I'm going to give you is holiday. I'm not going to give that password again at the end. It is just holiday. Remember that, write it down. And then I'll be giving another one here at the end. Okay. So really the 3 of us who have been on this, on this conference, we are sales directors with Mary Kay. And really what that is, that's a fancy term for consultant. And really what a consultant is, we in Mary Kay, we market the #1 best-selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics on the market now. But really we get to help train, coach, and mentor consultants in a Mary Kay business of their own. And I know that that's probably one of my most favorite pieces of what I get to do, is seeing a woman really transform not only her financial picture through a Mary Kay business, but also really become more confident. And so that's what I'm going to get to talk to you about here today. I'm going to share a little bit of my background and my story. And then I am going to share with you at the very end, again, that password, but then also to really how to start a Mary Kay business of your own. Now, Mary Kay may not be for you at all. It is not for everyone. But really, I think that everyone deserves an opportunity to hear about it and to really know the facts, because sometimes we form an opinion and we form thoughts based on what we think we know about something. But here are the real raw facts about Mary Kay Cosmetics. And I'm so blessed to be a part of this organization. And I ask that you keep an open mind, because even if Mary Kay as a business is not for you, you may know somebody in your life now, or you may come across somebody in your life at some point that you think would be a really great fit at a Mary Kay business. And so if you pass her information along to your consultant, and if she does join her team, then we pay you in free product for that referral. And I have yet to meet a woman who has said no to free Mary Kay. So again, I'll begin with my story. But 11 years ago, I can't believe it's been over 11 years that I have been building my Mary Kay business. But at the time, 11 years ago, I was a newlywed. My husband, Curtis, and I both worked crazy full-time jobs. We were in the banking industry, and full-time is what I worked. And my full-time schedule was probably more like 50 to 60 hours a week. And needless to say, there was no time left for us at all. And I also was still going to school, finishing up my bachelor's degree in business. And so my life was just completely full with so much. But the one thing it was not full of was money. And we needed money, because, and everybody needs money. Money does not make the world go around, right? But it does give us choices. And we did not really even have the ability or choice to pick what kind of a date we wanted to go on, because we had to do the cheapest date we could possibly go on. And so we really couldn't, there was no wiggle room. And I remember thinking constantly, we should be better off than what we are experiencing right now in life. This can't possibly be the American dream. Just working so much to pay the bills. And I thought, we want to have kids. How are we going to afford children if we can barely afford us? Children cost money, a lot of money. And so I had no idea how we were going to make that happen. But my friend who was in Mary Kay, she had just started her business, and she shared a little bit of it with me. And I was not too keen on the idea, just because I had a lack of time. There was no time. And also I had never really been taught how to put on makeup. And I was really nervous at the thought of ever teaching someone what I didn't even know myself. And then I really started to learn a little bit more. And really, it just took a week for me to really decide, you know what, this is something that I can do because I'm teachable, I'm coachable. And if they're willing to give me the information, I can follow it. I can follow that plan. And so starting something new a lot of times is scary. And I was definitely scared. But what I realized once I really got into Mary Kay is that this company has been around now for over 53 years. 53 years. And it is absolutely true that the trail and the path has already been carved out by the pioneers who started this company. Mary Kay Ash, the woman who started this amazing company, and 9 beauty consultants started this company. And they were the ones that really did the trailblazing and the hard work, not knowing that it would succeed. Well, now, over 53 years later, it is the #1 direct sales company for women in the world. Now, that is absolutely something astounding. Now, that is just my personal belief, but also we are a top 5 in the world global skincare and cosmetics brand. And the opportunity is really unparalleled out there. And I'm going to give you some more reasons why. But really, they did the trailblazing, they did the hard work. And so now we get to follow those steps. And really, when we follow that path, there is no way that we can fail unless we decide to quit. And so I love that about Mary Kay. Now, what we learn in the process is so important. And I'm going to share some of that here in just a bit. So fast forward just a few months after I started my Mary Kay business, I was able to quit my full-time job. And now I remember clearly my husband, who was not Mr. Supportive Mary Kay in the very beginning. He was very skeptical. He kind of joked around about me, really not thinking that I would have enough time. And it got under my skin just enough to want to prove him wrong. I wanted to make it work because I knew that if these other women could make it work, why couldn't I? And so what we sat down and had the discussion about was I had to replace my current income with Mary Kay, and then I could leave that full-time job. And so it was work. It was absolutely work. And it was 6 months that I really made the decision that I was going to be 100% consistent. I was going to make sure that I would do what I said I was going to do. You know, a lot of times, really, this is not a lot of times, this is all the time. The easiest person to let down when we commit to something is ourselves. And really, that's tragic. Because if we really commit and we follow through with what we say we're going to do, the commitments that we make to ourselves, we would be unbelievably successful. And so that's a huge lesson that I've learned in Mary Kay. But I really kept my reason clear. I wanted to be home and away from that rat race, 60 hours a week. I wanted to have a family. And so I left that job after 6 months, and I've never looked back. And now fast forward 11 years later, we've been able to enjoy no car payments because of Mary Kay. We've been able to enjoy 6 figures with Mary Kay. We've been able to enjoy some vacations and diamond jewelry and all the fun perks. Amy's got her big bling on too. I don't know if you saw that beautiful citrine ring. That's for Mary Kay too. Oh, Amy, your picture is muted. You can't see your picture. So but show it if you want to again. So, but truly, you guys, there it is. So pretty. I love that. But you guys, this is an opportunity with Cinderella dreams and just really, really the ability to create the life that you want. And so many women don't realize that they have the power to create the life that they want. It's just a matter of choosing. We get our blessings from the things we say yes to. That is the biggest thing that I want women to know, and that I've truly experienced. And really, some of those things that we say yes to are scary, but if we don't ever stretch, we never grow. A rubber band is not useful unless it's being stretched, right? So how are we being useful if we're not stretching ourselves? So some of the bread and butter facts here about Mary Kay. Mary Kay wanted women to be able to put faith first, family second, career third. Whatever you believe comes first. I love that, because in the corporate world, it was work first, work second, work third. If you have time for God and your family, good for you. But ultimately, your job needs to get done first. And that was not how I wanted to live my life. You know, we'll never be on our deathbed saying we wish we spent more hours at the office. When I heard that quote, and I heard that Mary Kay had said that, it really struck me, because that was not going to be my life's purpose, that I was working for someone else's company to manifest their dreams. I wanted to work for myself, and I had never owned a business before. But again, if they were willing to teach me and I could follow somebody who was successful, then I was going to make that happen. So truly, getting to put our priorities in that order, it is the most freeing feeling, knowing that I am my own boss. I answer to my own schedule. I get to take my kids to school and pick them up and still be able to provide for my family. So it is just a great, great way to be able to have priorities in that order. And then also too, we practice the golden rule. Mary Kay was very much a pioneer in the business world, because in most businesses, in a lot of businesses and corporations, it's really, you know, every man for himself, every woman for herself, and really who can you step on to climb the career path. And in Mary Kay, we lift each other up to success. We are celebrated, not just tolerated. We are able to be amongst women who are big thinkers, who really are champions of change and growth and personal growth, which is really the number one thing that we see in women. That growth in our business happens when we first grow personally. And so many life changes have been manifested that are even outside of Mary Kay, but because of what I've learned, because of this opportunity. The last couple things I'm going to share with you, just really the two things that I hear most from people. How do you earn those cars, and how do you make your money? And so we have 3 levels of cars that we're able to earn in Mary Kay. The first level is a Chevy Cruze. You can take a cash compensation of $375 a month if you don't want the car. The second level car is a choice between a Chevy Equinox or a Toyota Camry, or you can take $500 a month in cash. And the third level car is the pink Cadillac, and it is a phenomenal ride. It is a beautiful pearlized pink, and if by chance you don't want the pink Cadillac, Mary Kay will give you $900 a month in a cash compensation. So there are lots of different options. What is great about the Career Car program with Mary Kay is that they pay a portion of our insurance. They pay all of our taxes, tags, and licensing. I had just paid for mine a couple weeks ago. It came due, and I got a reimbursement check in the mail from Mary Kay. So great. And then also too, we have no restriction on the miles that we put on it. We get to drive it, and we get to drive it as long as we're in Mary Kay, and it's a great symbol of success. And the lack of car payments is a very, very good thing. So love that perk and benefit. And then the way that we make our money, this is the last fact that I'm going to share with you about a Mary Kay business. This is really what I wanted to know and what most women want to know. I came into Mary Kay just to make $200 extra a month. That was all I really wanted to make to help pay down student loans and credit card debt. That was really, really taking up so much of our money, just those payments that we had on student loans and credit cards. And what I didn't realize is that there was so much more potential to make way more than just $200 a month, $2,000 a month, $20,000 a month. And there are women that have made and are making up to $100,000 a month. And so, yes, that is a huge amount. And I used to think, oh my gosh, what would I do with that? I don't need that. But you know what? That's the wrong way to think, because if we are here on earth to be able to be a benefit and a blessing to others, what could we do with excess, with abundance? We could help and serve in so many different ways. And so a Mary Kay business has been instrumental, not just in changing a woman's financial picture for herself and for her family, but in passing it on and being a blessing in the world to others. And so that is a huge purpose and a mission. Again, money doesn't make the world go round, but it does give us lots of choices. The freedom, the financial flexibility is unparalleled. So there are absolutely all kinds of different ways to run a Mary Kay business, from the very small Mary Kay part-time hobby business, maybe up to a full-time, grand, big business. And so it's really up to the individual. So when you get started, there's just one decision, and that decision is a starter kit purchase. And this is not something that you pay and your money goes into oblivion. You pay $100 plus tax and shipping. It comes in this beautiful bag, and the contents of the kit are worth over $460 in full-size retail product, but you're only paying $100 plus tax and shipping. for this kit. It is an incredible deal, and check with your consultant because there is probably a sign-on bonus that you'll get when you get a starter kit in the month of October. We have lots and lots of exciting things this month only. But what I will ask you to do is to really, really give it some thought, because most women never have thought of Mary Kay as being the answer to an issue or a problem, or not even an issue or a problem, but sometimes just something may be missing. Maybe it's personal growth, maybe it's girlfriend time, maybe it's some increased self-esteem. Maybe you're someone that really has been looking for a platform or a ministry to help others. This could be the answer, and you'll never know unless you try. So, so really, I just encourage you to chat with your consultant to really just inquire, find out more information. But I would ask you to really, really do some soul searching, but don't take too much time to think about it, because the more time that we think about it, the more we sit on the fence and the more we torture ourselves with the decision. And then the more time goes by that you could be financially impacting your family for the better. And so really right from the get-go, we show you how to make money with Mary Kay. And we are not a pyramid. We're not multi-level marketing. You don't have to recruit to be successful in Mary Kay. You can make your money simply on marketing our product. And if you do that, there are women who are making a lot of money just on marketing that Mary Kay product. My really good friend, Debbie, she, probably 2 or 3 years ago, I can't remember which year, but she had sold almost $137,000 just in Mary Kay product by herself. This is not including any team that she has. This is just her own Mary Kay business marketing the product. And the product sells itself, by the way, because people being a sales type person, that scared me. And I know that that's a big fear that a lot of people have. And what happens is people end up washing the product down the drain, and then they call back to reorder more. So it's consumable. So Debbie, with her sales that year, think about that. If we profit half, which I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but we do make half of everything that we market. And so that's 50%. 50% of that $137,000, that is almost $70,000 pure profit that Debbie made that year. And she's got a full-time job and a husband and kids. And this is her, what she calls her part-time shoe and purse money, her vacation fund for her family. Talk about a great vacation fund, right? So now that is just a large amount just on selling that product. But if you do build a team, you will really have the exponential financial freedom that comes with that, because not only are we helping women with their complexion, but also helping women with their financial complexion as well, with their whole entire life. And so that is what we do in Mary Kay. So truly, at this point, what you need to do, if you want to get entered into that $100 drawing for product, and if you want to really help your consultant, what you want to do is call her or text her right now, and you're going to give her a couple of things. Okay, so the first thing you're going to give her, first of all, you're going to let her know that you watched this video, okay? But then also too, you're going to give her the second password. The second password is opportunity. Opportunity, okay? I'm not going to give you the first password. I hope you wrote it down from before. Second password's opportunity. And then the last thing that you want to let her know, this is super crucially important, is your answer to meeting with her for coffee, or if you're not local to her, a 3-way phone call with her and her Mary Kay mentor, her director. And the reason why is because it's great for her training to get your honest opinion and feedback on what you saw and what you heard today. On us, you know, on our technological amateur video, but truly, if you could just get that appointment set with her, 15-20 minutes tops, just to give your honest opinion. Let her know yes or no if you would be willing to do that for her. It helps her in a huge way. Even if Mary Kay ends up not being for you as a business, your opinion means the world. So would you be willing to give your opinion of what you heard today? Thank you so much for watching and listening, and we are just so incredibly grateful for you, our customers, our friends, and family, and have a great holiday season, and get with your consultant ASAP. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.